Welcome to Houselux Estate, your go-to channel for insights that challenge your everyday thinking and help you grow. Here at Houselux Estate, we are dedicated to unraveling the layers of everyday life, providing you with rich, thought-provoking content designed to foster both personal and professional growth. Whether you're looking to shake up your routine or deepen your understanding of yourself, you've found the right place. Today, we're diving into a compelling topic: 10 signs you are mentally weak. Stay tuned to identify these traits and learn how to address them. First up on our list is avoiding difficult conversations. Imagine someone who, time and again, finds an excuse to leave the room whenever the talk turns serious or confrontational. Picture Mark, a project manager, who always delegates the task of delivering tough feedback to his team members or skirts around providing clear, constructive criticism. This isn't just about being shy or reserved. It's a pattern of behavior that can indicate a deeper issue. Avoiding challenging discussions is often rooted in a fear of conflict or rejection. This avoidance can severely limit personal and professional growth. It prevents individuals from addressing issues that could be resolved through open communication, ultimately leading to unresolved conflicts and strained relationships. Moreover, this behavior can lead to a buildup of stress and anxiety as the unaddressed issues continue to fester in the background. It's a cycle that reinforces itself, making each subsequent conversation seem more daunting. If you find yourself dodging these tough talks, it might be time to ask why. Next, let's talk about the fear of change. At its core, this fear can be a significant indicator of mental fragility. Imagine someone who's been offered a job that promises not only a better salary, but also opportunities for personal and professional growth. Yet, despite these clear benefits, they choose to stay in their current, less fulfilling role. Why? Because the thought of new challenges, a different team, or a change in routine fills them with anxiety. This resistance to change is often rooted in a comfort zone that feels safe, yet is limiting. It's the familiar desk, the known expectations, the same old coffee machine sounds. But here's the thing. Growth rarely happens in the comfort zone. Life's most rewarding opportunities often require us to step into the unknown, to adapt and evolve. It's essential to recognize that change is not just an inevitable part of life, but also an opportunity to become stronger and more resilient. Embracing change can be daunting, but it's often where growth happens. Sign 3 involves the need for constant approval. Imagine someone who hesitates before every decision, big or small, constantly seeking the nod or smile from those around them. This is a classic example of someone whose mental resilience might be on the weaker side. Requiring frequent validation is a sign that one might not trust their own judgment and feels insecure unless others approve their actions. Consider Jane, a talented graphic designer who never submits a piece of work without asking for opinions from at least 5 colleagues. While collaboration is valuable, Jane's inability to trust her own creative instincts without extensive feedback is a clear indicator of her need for constant approval. This dependency can lead to a paralysis of decision-making, where one feels unable to move forward without the reassuring voices of others. Such behavior not only slows down personal progress, but can also exhaust the patience and goodwill of those around us. Seeking approval isn't bad, but relying on it can hold you back. Moving on to sign 4, an inability to say no. Imagine this. Sarah, a diligent and hardworking professional, finds herself swamped with tasks at both work and home. Her colleagues know her as the go-to person for last-minute projects because she never refuses. At home, she juggles community responsibilities, family events, and helping neighbors. She believes that saying no would make her appear uncooperative or selfish. However, this inability to refuse adds layers of stress and leads to burnout. Sarah's situation is a classic example of how not setting boundaries can deplete one's mental strength. Without boundaries, it's easy to become overwhelmed, resentful, and exhausted. This is because constantly saying yes can lead to a loss of control over one's time and ultimately one's life. It's essential to understand that saying no isn't a sign of weakness, but a step towards respecting one's limits and prioritizing well-being. Learning to say no is crucial for maintaining your mental health and boundaries. Halfway through our list, we encounter procrastination. This pervasive habit of delaying tasks might not just signify laziness or poor time management. It often points to a deeper issue of mental avoidance and a fear of failure. Picture this. Emma, a talented graphic designer, often waits until the 11th hour to start her projects. Despite her skills, the dread of not meeting expectations looms large, causing her to stall. Each delay, while temporarily relieving, piles up, leading to heightened stress and diminished self-esteem when deadlines inevitably approach. Procrastination is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. It's a cycle of stress, relief, and more stress. In the grand scheme of things, this habit can prevent individuals from reaching their full potential, as they are constantly caught in a loop of scrambling to catch up, rather than proactively tackling challenges. Procrastination might seem harmless, but it's often a thief of time and peace of mind. Sign 6 is not learning from mistakes. Imagine someone who, every time they cook, burns the toast. Yet, day after day, they set the toaster to the same high setting. It might sound trivial, but it's a clear example of not learning from past errors. This behavior isn't just about burnt toast. It reflects a broader resistance to reflection and adaptation. Consider the case of Emily, a project manager who missed crucial deadlines because she didn't delegate tasks effectively. Despite feedback, Emily continues to hoard responsibilities, leading to the same stressful crunch time, project after project. This cycle not only strains her team, but stunts her own growth. The essence of mental toughness lies in the ability to look back, analyze what went wrong, and strategize differently for the future. It's about turning every setback into a setup for a comeback. Each mistake is a stepping stone to better decisions if you're willing to learn. Next, being easily influenced by others. Imagine a leaf floating on the surface of a river, going wherever the current takes it. This is akin to someone who, lacking a secure mental foundation, lets the opinions and decisions of others shape their own path in life. It's one of the subtler signs of mental weakness, but it's pervasive and can deeply affect one's ability to stand strong in their convictions. Take the case of Julia, a proficient graphic designer. Despite her skills, Julia often changes her project designs, not based on her professional judgment, but heavily influenced by her colleagues' casual comments or the latest trends she scrolls through on social media. This susceptibility points to a lack of confidence in her own decisions and an over-reliance on external validation. This behavior not only stifles personal growth, but also prevents one from developing a robust sense of self. It's crucial, therefore, to cultivate the ability to listen to others without losing your voice in the chorus. Standing firm in your beliefs is key to developing mental strength. Sign 8. A lack of self-discipline. Self-discipline is often the unsung hero of emotional resilience and mental strength. It's the invisible framework that supports our daily actions, guiding us through decisions both minor and major with a steady hand. Yet, when it's missing, the effects are unmistakably evident. Imagine someone who sets a goal to wake up early and exercise each morning. For the first few days, they're enthusiastic, bounding out of bed with determination. But as the novelty wears off, so does their resolve. They hit snooze once, then twice, and soon their morning workouts are nothing more than a wistful memory. This isn't just about missing workouts. It's a symptom of deeper issues. Without self-discipline, our plans remain just that, plans, never manifesting into the achievements they could become. Self-discipline isn't about harsh restrictions or punishing oneself. It's about aligning daily actions with long-term goals. It's the gentle but firm hand that guides us back on track when we stray. Self-discipline is the foundation of mental and emotional strength. Our 9th sign is adopting a victim mentality. A victim mentality is a pervasive outlook that tends to perceive oneself as a passive recipient of adverse circumstances. Individuals with this mindset often blame external factors or other people for their personal and professional setbacks. This approach can significantly diminish one's mental resilience. Imagine the case of Emily, a talented graphic designer who frequently misses opportunities for career advancement. Instead of introspecting on her own actions or decisions, Emily blames her team, the complexity of clients' demands, or even the fluctuating market. She sees herself as the victim of situations beyond her control, which in turn prevents her from taking proactive steps towards personal growth or career development. This mentality not only traps Emily in a cycle of negativity, but also alienates her from potential allies and mentors who could help her navigate her challenges more effectively. It's a stark reminder that while we can't control every aspect of our lives, we do have control over our responses. Taking responsibility empowers you and strengthens your mental outlook. Finally, the 10th sign of mental weakness, lack of commitment. This particular trait reveals itself in a pattern of starting projects or entering relationships with enthusiasm, only to leave them unfinished or unattended as soon as the initial excitement wanes. It's a telltale sign of mental fragility. Imagine someone who is always buzzing with new ideas or new relationships, drawing others in with their zest. However, as time progresses, their interest dwindles, and they move on to the next shiny object. This is not just a case of being fickle. It's a deeper issue of not being able to stick with decisions, which can severely undermine personal and professional growth. Why does this matter? Because commitment is the cornerstone of all sustained accomplishments. Without it, no real progress can be made in any aspect of life. It requires a strong mental foundation to commit and see things through despite challenges and waning interest. Commitment is the ultimate test of mental strength. We've covered the 10 signs that might indicate mental weakness. Understanding these traits is crucial for personal growth and resilience. Reflect on these signs and ask yourself where you can make improvements. HouseLux Estate is committed to providing insightful content that supports your journey towards becoming a stronger, more empowered individual. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to subscribe to HouseLux Estate for more insightful content. Thanks for watching.